Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you a very interesting game between Firouzja and MVL. So this game was played yesterday at Champion Chess Tour, AI Cup. So let's quickly jump into the game. Firouzja was white, he started with e4, c5. Yes, MVL is king in the Sicilian, especially in Najdorf, knight f3, d6, d4, cd, knight d, knight f6, knight c3, and a6 is the standard move for Najdorf to prevent bishop jumping here or knight. So bishop g5 was played by Firouzja. Here we can play bishop to e3, which is English attack, or bishop to e2, but this is also a very popular move. e6, and after f4, MVL goes for queen to b6, which is actually a poisoned pawn variation, actually favorite of Fischer and Kasparov. So very aggressive line. So in this position, the main move is queen to d2, and now we can take here and then rook to b1, and it's long calculated variation. But actually, Firouzja avoids that, and he plays knight to b3, not going into that forcing line. So knight b to d7 was played, queen to e2. Yes, this move is quite popular nowadays. Instead of a natural queen to f3, queen to c7, long castle. Yes, and this is the main point. b5, we want to attack here. So a3 was played to prevent b4, bishop e7, and king to b1 was played. And in this position, a rook to b8 was played. But in some other game between Max's Blue and MVL, MVL played bishop to b7, queen e1, rook c8, bishop d3, knight c5, takes, and e5. But actually in this position, white is quite good. But now, of course, MVL opted for rook to b8, which prepares this b4 move. So let's continue. Queen to e1, excellent prophylaxis move. Let's say in this position, if white plays g4, then b4 takes, rook takes, and yeah, black has excellent counterplay here with this rook, and maybe some pawns going here, and there's huge pressure on white's king. And what's the idea of queen to e1? Black played bishop to b7, but let's consider if he goes for b4. But now a b4, rook b4, and yes, this was the point. Knight to d5, and as you can see, rook is under attack, so also bishop, and everything is hanging. If knight takes, then we can take like this, and yes, what to do? Rook is still hanging, so rook b6, but now we can take a bishop, and yes, white is way better like that. So king is very vulnerable here in the center. But bishop to b7 was played by Firouzja. Bishop goes to d3, h6, bishop h4, knight c5. And in this position, f5 was played. Quite interesting. Let's also consider this line. If we take a knight, dc5, e5, knight d5, takes, bishop takes, queen takes, and bishop to e4, b4, and yeah, so that was actually game Nepomniachtchi Giri. But after f5, ef5, knight takes c5. Yeah, let's go here, dc5, and we take a pawn here on f5. So castle was played in this position, but also interesting move actually according to computer was this knight to d5, bishop takes, ed5, castle. Here very excellent move, d6, quite amazing. So what's the point? Let's consider if bishop takes, then we can play take the knight, gf6, queen h4, but bishop to f4 actually holds everything. White is slightly better, but nothing decisive. Let's return back to this position, but let's consider if queen takes, Now bishop f5 actually, so queen is under attack. And after queen, let's say queen to c7, then bishop g3 wins actually exchange, and white is winning here. Okay, let's continue. So takes, castle, and yes, here a very amazing move by Alireza, actually only one that keeps game still equal, is this amazing bishop takes b5 move. And we will see what's the point. Let's consider this a bishop to g3, now just bishop d6. So actually that was the point, that after we take here, then now we threaten bishop to g3 because rook is open, and black never has bishop to d6. Bishop takes here was played by MVL, but also he could just take here, bishop g3, queen c6. Now we take a bishop and a rook here, queen d6, and rook here, and actually black has very active pieces, and it's still quite hard for white to prove advantage. Also in this position, yeah, let's say if we take on a rook on b8, then a rook e8, bishop goes here, and after b4, ab cb, knight e2, a2, sorry, bishop goes here, queen to f1, and a rook to a8. Yeah, black has amazing threats here for and compensation, and actually it's winning. So very interesting line, you know, found by computer. So rook to g1, a b5, rook takes bishop, b4, and here knight to e4 was played. Let's also consider this line. If we take a knight, bishop takes, knight d5, queen d6. Actually, there's no big advantage for white or any at all. But again, very good move by Alireza, knight to e4. So black here took. Here also possible is queen to e5, takes, takes, queen takes, bishop takes, and it's equal. But knight e4, queen takes, bishop h4 was played, queen takes h4, and here MVL played king to h7. Also possible was this f6, but a4 and white can still win this position. So better was just king to h7, f6 now, g6, rook to d3, and here, yes, the threat is, let's do a random move, like, I don't know, this one, this is a threat, check, takes, and checkmate. So after a rook to d3, actually MVL played a great move, queen to e5, defending everything. So a rook to h3 was played. In this position, we can take here on g6, but actually it's not enough. King takes. Now, yeah, of course, if pawn takes like this, then rook to d7 actually is a mate. So king has to take. And now rook g3, queen takes rook, check, king f6, and this is actually a draw, so nothing special. Also notice that after rook to g3, if king goes here to f5, then this is actually losing. Rook to f3, king e6, check on h3, king d6, check on d3, king c6, queen d7, king b6, and rook to d6, and actually white is winning. Yeah, let's say if king goes here, then this would be even a nice checkmate. So quite interesting still here. h5 was played, rook to g5, queen e2, and here, yeah, probably Alireza was frustrated because he was so close to the win, and now he actually gives away a draw with queen to f4. The move that draws in this position is rook takes h5, gh5, queen g5, queen f1, king a2, check, king b1, and queen to f1, it's a perpetual. But after queen to f4, queen e1 check, king a2, queen e6 was played, rook to b3, and here c4. Yeah, this wasn't the best move by MVL, because after this move it's still a draw. So the winning move is just to take here and open this a file. So rook b3, c4, and now Alireza goes for this rook to b to g3. But this is actually losing. The only drawing move is to take here on b4, rook b4, a b c3, and king goes to b1. And this is actually a draw. But after rook b to g3, b3 was played, cb3, cb3, king b1, and now as queen enters here on e1, and it's all over. Queen c1, rook f to e8, rook c3, queen e4 check, king a1, rook b to c8. Of course, rook to g1 has to be played. If we take here, takes, queen c8, and queen to e1 is actually a checkmate after queen to c1 and here. So very nice lines. Rook to g1, queen d4, rook g3, rook takes, pawn takes, and after queen to f2, actually Alireza resigned. Yeah, there's a threat here for checkmate, and also this is a huge threat, rook to e1. Let's do a random move like this. So this is a checkmate, and yeah, that's basically it. So very impressive game by King of Sicilian MVL. Huge inspiration for me. I also like to play Sicilian, and I'm more attacking player. Also Firouzja is very attacking. Also he's very great inspiration for me. So guys, thank you for watching this video, and please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye.